Hi, I'm Danielle with Ribbon Storage and welcome to my craft room. Today I'm going to be doing some detailed instruction on one of the beautiful cards from my Platinum and Royal Blue card kit. Let's get to it. We're going to start by making the card front. It just gives us a solid piece to wrap the ribbon around. And it lets us so we can hide the ends of our ribbon without anybody seeing them. It just gives us a really clean look. I'm just going to center this Nina brand cardstock in the middle of this Royal Blue American Crafts color core. I'm going to lay that horizontally. Then next we're going to put the platinum weave ribbon on. Now, this platinum ribbon does have a front and a back side. If you look at it closely, you'll be able to see where the one side, the back side, is a little bit more faint. You can't see the black stand out as strong. So you want to make sure that you're putting the tape on the back side of that ribbon. I'm just going to lay that out and then push it down. There we go. And I missed a little bit there. Sometimes the tape doesn't always stick to it. So guess what? We just do a little hack there and cheat and put the tape right down on the paper. And there it is. Next, we're going to go to the Royal Blue Lame. It's this beautiful metallic lame. And it just has such a fun look to it. And I'm going to put that right here. If you can see, we just leave a little bit of that platinum showing through, enough to give us that layer and depth that we like. And we're going to center that right there. Then I'm going to put the tape on my silver. It's a double-faced satin picot ribbon. Now, all double-faced means is that there's no front or back, so it doesn't matter which side you put the tape on. And again, I'm going to put that towards the bottom, but still leave enough of that lame showing through so that you can see all the layers. Now we're ready to wrap that around. So I'm just going to take my tape, go all the way around the edges, and fold that right around. And to keep that in place, I'm just going to run my double-sided tape right over the top. And here I'm going to pull that ribbon downwards so it stays in place, putting my double tape over top, and I'm pulling it all the way into the middle just to give me extra tape to stick to the card front. And go ahead and center it up on that half of the card front, and all your card bases are already scored and ready to go in the card kit. Next, we're going to use the Scotch quick drying tacky glue. I love this because it may be white when it goes on, but it dries clear. And I always have a tendency to put a little too much glue on. And so when you use a glue that dries clear, you don't have to worry about how it oozes out of the edges a little bit. So I'm going to get my silver dots over here. These are just flat back embellishments, and these also come in the card kit. And then I'm going to use my dental tweezers. Now these are dental tweezers because they have ridges in the inside right there. And that makes it so much easier to pick up these flat back embellishments. And I don't know if you can see, but see how the glue kind of came out just a little bit. But the nice part is that will totally dry clear and you won't even see it. And while the glue is wet, even though it's quick drying, you still have a minute to kind of just center that so it's right where you want it. And then we're going to put the blue gems on. And I'm just going to put my little glue dots right down here where I want them. And again, I'll use my tweezers to put those in place. Oops. Got to get a good hold of my tweezers. There we go. Sometimes having the flat back embellishments on your ribbon or on something other than a flat surface, it makes them a little bit easier to pick up. So just keep that in mind as you're applying them. Sometimes it's easier to have them on a softer surface. And there you go, we're all done. So you can see the glue's there, but it will dry clear and gives you that beautiful look. You won't even notice that. And we're all done. I'm just gonna leave that sitting and let it dry. That's all there is to it. Now that that's done, I want to share a really cool way to mail your cards. I mean, we've all seen this typical, A2 white envelope that you fit the cards into, but in my kit, you do get the white envelopes, but I also send 10 clear, they're cellophane envelopes. And you can use these to store your card in, but the cooler thing, you can mail your card in these. All you have to do is put an address on the back and write your return address and whoever you're mailing it to. Then stick it in your envelope. And on the outside, you're gonna put the stamp on the outside. Now the clear envelopes are so cool because everybody that touches them can see all that work you did, and how fun is that? What a way to brighten everyone's day. And you need to make sure you have at least 70 cents worth of postage on the clear envelopes. So they're just a smidge more than a normal stamp, but how cool is that to get a card like that in the mail? Anyway, there's everything. Thank you so much for joining me today.